Good evening and welcome to the 2020-2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Tonight, we are recognizing the achievements of 241 students who, through their accomplishments both inside and outside the classroom, have qualified for membership in the Kleinook chapter of the National Honor Society. Please rise as Grace Kawachi leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag and our invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please bow for an invocation. We are thankful for this opportunity to honor these gifted students for our school. Help us to each appreciate our talents and guide us to use them for the benefit of those around us as well as ourselves. Amen. Please be seated. Now to Lexi Weaver for our origin and purpose.
The National Honor Society was established in 1921 by a resolution of the annual meeting of the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Their desire was to promote academic excellence and to provide a means of recognizing scholastically outstanding students. These principals were, however, fearful that scholarship alone was too narrow a base for this organization and would lead to a stigma of its being elitist. They, therefore, decided on 4 fundamental virtues that were worthy of encouragement. Today, as it was then, the purposes of the National Honor Society are to create an enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service to the school, to promote leadership in students, and to develop their character. The National Honor Society continues to serve as a means of recognizing academically outstanding students and as a means of organizing their talent for the benefit of this school. Now I will conduct a presentation of the tournament.
All members of the National Honor Society must meet rigid standards before their induction and then continue to maintain these standards to remain a member. Juniors must have a minimum career grade average of 90 or its equivalent for their first 2 years of high school, and seniors must have a minimum career grade average of 90 or its equivalent for their first 3 years. The names of all students meeting this scholarship qualification are presented to the entire faculty to be evaluated with respect to their character, leadership, and service. Only those students rated above average in these areas are then invited to join the National Honor Society. Candidates must then submit a letter of acceptance to the advisor explaining their view of the Honor Society. After induction, all members must maintain their membership through outstanding scholarship by attending meetings and by participating in all service and fundraising activities. And now Joel will begin the presentation of principles.
This candle represents the eternal light of knowledge from which each of us receives the benefit of light. It is the hope of us all that we may each help to keep it aglow in some small way. From this flame, we may light candles for each of the 4 principles upon which the National Honor Society was founded: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. We will now have Caitlin light the scholarship candle.
This candle represents the eternal. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education only ends with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can only be acquired in one way, through diligence and effort. As Thomas Edison so aptly stated, success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Now to Grace, who will light the character candle.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives the person individuality and personality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, when developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, sincerity, and caring, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. As John F. Kennedy quoted from the Bible, "For those to whom much is given, much is required." We too must grow in stature based on strong character. Now to Lexi for leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. And the price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members. Now Io will light the service candle.
There we go. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is a quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. And now, Joel will conduct the presentation of the emblem.
When the National Honor Society was founded in 1921, the National Council authorized and approved an official emblem, the keystone and the torch. In architecture, the keystone is the middle stone at the top of an arc, holding the other stones in place. It was the hope of the founders that their new organization would serve a similar role in public schools. The torch is to represent the eternal light of truth and knowledge by which we all proceed in our lives. At the base of the keystone are the letters C, S, L, and S, which stand for the principles of this organization. The colors of the National Honor Society are blue and gold, and the motto is Noblesse Oblige. Membership in the Klein Oak chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the four qualities held high in the esteem of the society. It was once said that a candle loses none of its light by lighting another candle, and our inductees have proven this to be true by their unyielding commitment to themselves, our school, and our community.
We will now call the names of all 2020-2021 inductees.
Paul Acosta, Zachary Adams, Alina Ajani, Nadia Alamo, Miriam Ali, Thea Alonzo, Gabriel Alpar, Daniel Alvarez Fedyaev, Paige Ammons, Cooper Anders, Sobia Arshad, William Ash, Madeline Avikiardis, Jairo Avila, Morgan Bailey, Tania Bailey, Jericho Bosco, Jeffrey Baumel, Claire Bearden, Olivia Benson, Gabriel Berna, Andrew Barra, Audrey Brigham, Natalia Bond, Sophia Borges, Avery Bowman, Elise Brady, Caitlin Brown, Nathan Brown, Hannah Bruder, Ava Bryant, Bryce Burton, Chantal Bursamonte, Savannah Boos, Ramel Caballero Juarez, Michaeli Carpenter, Samili Churiala, Saaru Chebi, Elizabeth Chirko, Lauren Clark, Kristen Cleveland, Candace Cobb, Riley Coker, Kinley Cole, Ryan Collins, Aiden Collin, Lauren Corrales, Kaylee Craig, Kristen Craig.
Jake Curl, Emily Curtis, Darius Deduya, Melissa Damian, Riley Danielson, Alexia Davis, Jessica Davis, Marina D'Souza Oliveira, Salma Defala, Jayasura Dilip, Devin Doe, Austin Domino, Jessica Duvon, Pauline Asansi, Alessandra Esquivel, Annika Esiku, Reagan Everson, Mason Farlow, Miriam Fatima, and Sean Ferguson. Kylie Forgy, Tiffany Fortes, Angela Focine Apintang, Paige Fox, Catherine Galbraith, Araceli Galliana, Mackenzie Galt, Samantha Gall-Schmidt, Nina George, Tylen George, Rashab Ghosh, Christian Goad, Jorge Gomez, Emma Gornick, Sage Gray, Kendall Green, Raquel Grisby, Wilfredo Guerra, Michaela Hall, Brevin Harris, Christina Hartman, Riley Harvey, Trayson Hastings, Kenna Hendry, Savannah Hill, Grace Holscher, Alexa Holloway, Brandon Hunt, Catherine Huen, and Avery Jackson.
Hubert Jagey, Aiden James, Adelina Yamarillo, Abigail Johnson, Morgan Jones, Gabrielle Jordan, Anissa Khan, William Knipe, Adam Knight, Griffin Cole. Taryn Kuyers, Victoria Koptilova, Caitlin Kravenick, Emma Keenley, Luke LaFleur, Sarah Leilani, Lee Lau, Carrie Lee, Sierra Lee, Annabella Liddell. Juan Lopez de la Paz, Colin Lovelace, Kiana Lucas, Hudson Majors, Emily Marchman, Daniela Mariqueen, Blaine Martin, Sydney Martin, Vanessa Martinez, Grace McCoy. William McCrory, Daniel Meese, Minahil Mehdi, Anika Mehta, Danielle Melendez, Muhammad Mamon, Caitlin Menard, Angelique Mendez, Mac Mergenhagen, Angelina Miner. Mary Louise Morales, Iliayan Mohammed, Zainab Mohammed, Aj Momin, Ayana Monderoy, Teresa Montejano, Emma Moore, Jordan Moore, Lucia Mora Urbina, and Emily Moreno.
Matthew Morrison, Casey Moser, Tranquilino Munoz, Kai Murphy, Natalie Myers, Anish Nanapanini, Adam Wynn, Caitlin Wynn, Rumi Nizari, and John O'Neill. Emma Osborne, Patrick Gabriel Osmena, Nyla Paez, Irulan Palma, Rachel Park, Mariam Pasha, Kayla Patel, Shelby Pembert, Julia Perez, Anthony Peterson. Ashlyn Phelan, Haley Pieper, McKenna Prime, Numair Panjwani, Brenna Raffles, Marissa Rendon, Chant Razia, Aranza Natalia Reyes, Jessica Wrinkle, Megan Ritter. Carson Ritz, Kylie Roberts, Todd Roberts, Amaris Robinson, Anna Marie Rodriguez, Andres Rodriguez, Isabel Rodriguez, Carlos Rosa Zapata, Angie Rubio, Faisal Ruki. Avery Runyon, Somaya Salem, Ryan Schiller, Minha Shabir, Munib Shahid, Sydney Shell, Laura Shantz, JC Silhan, and Taja Sims.
Kaylee Sledge, James Smeagol, Leah Smith, Gabriella Solis, Devendra Sukram, Catherine Sparks, Mitra Srinivasan, Cassidy Stanley, Luke Stenson, Leandrea Stovall. Lillian Straighton, Matthew Stuckey, Madison Sizdek, Abdullah Thabanja, Omar Thabanja, Avery Thafelsky, Julian Taylor Jordan, Jalen Terrell, Macy Thompson, Brenna Tinder. Ava Tran, Harry Tran, Brianna Trask, Kason Thullis, Wade Twardowski, Noor Uwain, Jacob Valbuena, Yash Varma, Isabel Vaughn, Lindsay Velasquez. Amelia Velez, Alyssa Waldrip, Aaron Walters, Zachary White, Paige Wilson, Victoria Wilson, Diego Wright, Kaden Wazinski, Jalen Ings, Shukfong Yu, Michelle Zera, Maria Zelaya, and Joshua Zeller.
Inductees, please rise and repeat the following pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations to all the 2020-2021 inductees. Please be seated. Now, Ms. Garrison with the closing of our induction ceremony.
Thank you all for coming tonight. I'm Ms. Garrison. I am the National Honor Society sponsor. This is my 11th year of sponsoring National Honor Society and the first time we've ever had to live stream an induction. I hope you enjoyed it this evening. We did practice for several days to try to make it go pretty and smooth, and we hope that we mostly got your names right. It is exciting to celebrate this induction ceremony with you. This unique event is offered to a select number of students, meaning very high qualifications, and we are proud to have every student inducted tonight. I'd like to take this time to recognize all of my officers. So let me put them all on here. These are the 2019-2020 National Honor Society officers. These individuals coordinated all of our service and point opportunities this year. Without all the effort that they put in, our organization would just not run the way that it should. And with their help, they allowed Klein Oak National Honor Society. We raised over $2,000 for the school charity. And that's just pretty impressive. So these are 5 amazing individuals, and I am going to miss working with them next year, but they have been absolutely fantastic. So thank you to all of my officers. You guys are just the best. Let's see here. I'd also like to thank our principal, Mr. Hensley, and our AP over NHS, Ms. Medeiros, for their continued support of our organization and everything that we do. And then I would like to thank all the parents and family members for joining us today. I saw your comments as they were coming down, and it just means so much that you guys were able to, be able to watch and see your student get inducted tonight, even though it's not a traditional induction. And I know it hasn't been easy. This induction process has been it's been kind of a roller coaster, and you guys have been just fantastic. And thank you for all of your support. To my 2020 inductees, this is a first for all of us. I can't wait to the day that we can all get together, that we can eat our cake, we can celebrate, and begin planning for our future events. I know that next year will be a fantastic year, and we will make the best of everything. And you guys just deserve, this night is yours. I hope you go celebrate in your house safely. And thank you so much for joining us all. Thank you, and have a great evening.